Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today we're checking in what is happening with you next week and a half, and I'm going to be using the Tea Leaf Tarot. So choose yours as usual. Pile 1 is on your left, 2 in the middle, 3 on your right, and I will see in timestamps. Hello group number 1, let's see what is up with you next week and a half. What do we have? We have the Mountain, major challenge to overcome. We have Vine, seek out information that will help you. We're going to clarify these cards with tarot. And we have the Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. All right, I want to use the Texture Tarot for you. In case anyone will be asking, I have got this deck from Etsy a while ago. And let's see. What does Tarot want to say here? Next week and a half. Let's start with Mountain. What is it that you are overcoming next week and a half? We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Moon. Okay. And we have the Two of Pentacles. This is for a lot of you, this is related to work. If you felt for the past couple of days, or if you'll be feeling it next week and a half, that there is so much to do, Magician on the bottom and Two of Pentacles, so much to do, I'm so busy, there is so much to take care of. It feels like you intuitively know what to do first. This is very interesting because it's not that you are looking at your schedule that much, you intuitively know what needs to be prioritized. And what I'm getting with this, for example, even if you had task A to be completed first, you intuitively may go to task C, and you're going to be right because you may not need to complete task A by the time you finish task C. Something may come up, may happen that you don't even need to take care of it. So use your intuition when accomplishing something that's to do with your projects or your work. You will be correct. Okay, I'm also seeing here that you may expect quite a busy week in general, but you're juggling everything well. I'm not seeing any chaos here. I'm seeing that you want to do a lot, so you're very driven. You're probably going to have much more energy next week and a half to accomplish things that maybe you were putting aside for a while, or you didn't have enough energy for, or in general, if you just felt like it wasn't the right time to complete that. Next week is all about action, okay? It's all about action, taking action, getting shit done. Okay, let's see what else here. You have the Six of Pence, Five of Pence. You're very focused on your finances here, on your finances, on your career. How can I get more money? Let me think about ways of receiving more money. How can I do that? Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. How can I make my dreams real and earn or receive X amount of money? Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Sun. So this is great stuff. It feels like you are coming out of a state of poverty, or coming out of the maybe mentality of poverty, or just felt like you had a lot of money to spend for the past week or two on maybe bills, or there was some sort of celebration that required your investment. Next week and a half, it feels like you're slowly coming back to balance again. Slowly coming back to balance again. It's not going to be drastic change, but I feel like you're going to be happy with the results. Now, let's take these cards back and let's talk about the Vine, what this wants to say to us. Seek out information that will help you. Where is this information required? Let's see. Seek out information that will help you. You have the King of Cups. You have the Page of Wands. You have the Seven of Pentacles. And you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're very focused on communication with one particular person here. It feels like you are the one who is asking questions. Let me adjust you slightly. You are the one who is asking questions. You're the one who requires some sort of information from this King of Cups. Now, this could be a lover, a friend, a colleague, doesn't matter. But it feels like you want to communicate with them in order to sort something out. But this doesn't feel like an issue. It feels playful. It feels joyful. Maybe you're working on something together here and you will need to receive information from this person, a piece of paper, a document, whatever the case. And it feels like this communication, this collaboration, partnership is being blessed. So I'm seeing that there is no issue here, especially if you're waiting for a letter, for an email, for a phone call. It feels like you're receiving it here. I'm also seeing here that some of you might be invited to an event or invited to a particular place that you're going to love. There will be music, the ambience is great, it could be even dinner or something that you didn't see coming, you didn't plan for yourself. What else? We have Five of Cups, we have the Fool. You're a little bit afraid to take chances, to take leaps or take any risks next week and a half. Let's see what your advice is about the Fool card. Okay, you don't want to make any financial risks next week and a half, and I feel like you are right. Listen, your gut is going to be leading you next week and a half. You have very strong connection to your intuition, even heightened intuition. Feels like I wanna volume up the music, right? It's heightened, it's hyped up. So some of you may feel that I don't know why this is coming through in your throat. Some of the things that you might be saying, you're saying it intuitively to other people. You may not even notice it at first. You also may feel it in your headspace. So maybe a light headache may happen because of how much info you're receiving, because I'm seeing downloads over here as well. Okay, card on the floor, 1 second. Let's see what we have. We have the Six of Cups. What does this mean for us here? You have the Sun, childlike energy, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. If you have a child, you're going to have a great week. You'll be very proud of them. You're going to have great bonding time, quality time together. If you don't, this is you taking your inner child out for a walk. Letting yourself play. Let me slow down. Let me take it one step at a time. So during that busy week, there will be a moment where your body will require you to take a moment and rewind. Please don't burn out and take that time. That time will be crucial, will be needed for you, because you will come back to your responsibilities with a fresh set of eyes and new energy. Okay, let's see, Caterpillar. What does that want to tell us? Let me do a good shuffle. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. What is this telling us? The Sun came out again. Okay, good. If you are unsure, or if you will be unsure next week and a half about one particular person or a job situation or a project, you're finding answers. You're finding answers and you're finding clarity. You're not in the mist. You're not in the clouds. You're very clear with your decisions, as well as what is showing up right in front of you and what to do with it. Okay? All right. You have majors here. Damn, boy. Okay. This is a drastic change, actually. Something is happening within your manifestations here. And why is a Tower here? Let me see. It's a good Tower, so don't get freaked out. You have the Page of Cups. Okay. All right. With this, what this means, the breakthrough happens once you step in to curiosity. if there were any issues, any problems you had, if you step into this childlike energy. And children are curious, they ask a lot of questions, they're very playful, they look at life with, sometimes rose-tinted glasses, but it feels like this may be needed for you here, this joyful, energetic type of dealing with things, happy. You're looking at your life from a happy perspective. And the more playful you are, the more you can achieve what you want moving forward. So that's quite interesting here. Usually you'd probably see an emperor, right, has a good structure and order, has a lot of experience and can accomplish quite a lot. And we see respect here. But in this situation, someone requires this childlike creativity in order to deal with something. So next week we're gonna have, if you'll want to play, if you'll want to be creative, if you'll want to offer new suggestions for work, something that is maybe out of the blue a little bit, but it's colorful. Do not shy away from creativity, because it feels like it's gonna bring in quite a lot your way, along with the respect and accomplishments. Okay. All right. Anything else for the next week we're gonna have? We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Lovers. Those who are single or who want to restart an existing relationship, bring in a spark. If the spark has died down, this is a really good week to do so. Go for dates, invite one another on dates, especially if someone is overworked and you see them being overworked. Tell them, hey, I've planned this thing for us, let's go. Those who are single and if you've been working too hard, take time off, go for a date. Even inviting a friend for a date, okay? It's important next week we're gonna have not to burn out and to have a good work-life balance. Otherwise, you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel that you're not accomplishing as much because your energy is low, and therefore it affects your decisions and as well as productivity, okay? So I hope that this made sense. I'm going to continue with reading on Patreon. If you want to see another 7 to 10 day prediction, I do it separately for patrons. I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, group number 2, let's see what is up with you next week. We're gonna have, you have Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. You have Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Nice. You have Throne, position of authority. So let's start clarifying what these cards want to tell us. Okay, and the deck that I want for you is the Triple Goddess Tarot. Let me get it. Let's start with the Yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. What is this about? Feeling tied down or frustrated. You have the Chariot, 4 of Cups, Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, and let's clarify. Right, so family. I feel like for a lot of you, this is connected to family. Would it be a new family that you have of your own, or family you grew up in? And someone may make you feel tied down or frustrated. Someone may make you feel that it feels like they might be invading your space or disturbing your creativity in some way. Make sure you have your boundaries set clear. Okay, look, now I'm very focused on my goal. I'm trying to do something and I'm hearing a phone call. Oh my God, I was so focused, now I'm disturbed, now I need to come back to what I was doing. I come back to what I was doing, I get another phone call, or in some way someone interrupts me and I go, fuck it, like I cannot continue working like this, or I cannot continue, I need my peace. And then that frustration could show up in other relationships as well. So make sure that you have your boundaries clear, especially with family members or with people who you work with, because this could be connected to your finances. It feels like there is some sort of disturbance here, and someone cannot focus because they're being constantly disturbed. Maybe one of the family members or people that you're working with constantly is in your ear or wants to prove something to you over here, and you're like, listen, I'm done with this. So there might be a potential argument here. What is the advice? What is the best advice, best route for you in this situation? I keep hearing, if this is a phone call or your phone keeps beeping, set the do not disturb mode on your phone. You'll save yourself some time as well as peace of mind. What is the best advice? Yeah, see, the way she's working over here, she's in complete peace. If you feel like you need to speak to someone and you haven't expressed yourself to them, and that's a continuous issue and it's bugging you now, you're like, I have to talk about this. Be clear with your words. Send that message, send that email, make that phone call and tell someone what you need to say. You've been overburdening me, or this situation is overburdening me, or I'm already in between so many things and you're on top of my shoulders, then I cannot manage this, okay? Give me a break. It feels like someone is very agitated here, to be honest. Give me a break. I'll come back once I'm in balance. Then we can speak properly, because now I'm not in a mood or I'm being bothered. I'm gonna fight. Okay. So maybe some of you are just overall feeling more sensitive next week and a half. Because I'm getting that for some of my women watching here. Maybe you're gonna have PMS and you're just gonna be like, oh, you know, not feeling good. Your hormones are all over the place. So make sure you voice that to someone so they know what to expect. Okay. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Let's see what this is about. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Why is this here? Let's see. Okay, your decisions are being protected when it comes to commitment, okay, from spirit. So any commitment that you have, or you're going to maybe think about a new commitment you're choosing here. Do I want to sign up for this? This could be a contract. This could be a relationship contract or work contract, right? I'm not sure about this. What should I do? And then we have this raven over here. We have this butterfly. We have animals in these cards. It feels like your spirit team will be sending you messages. And in that way, they will be telling you that, hey, you're not alone making this decision. We're helping you out in this invisible way, okay? What is it that they're protecting you from? Actually, I want this steampunk keeper here. What is it that they are protecting you from? For some of you, this may involve a mature female. Others of you, your spirit team is protecting you from making a decision that's going to impact your health in a bad way. Could be mental, could be emotional, could be physical, or all together. We are protecting you so that you don't end up like this, okay? Look at this woman's face. She's tired, she's overwhelmed, she's had enough, okay? She's headed to the forest. She's like, I do not want to be in that house anymore. Okay. Anything else? If you felt weird shit happening in your home, it feels like you have a protector in your home that's going to deal with what needs to be dealt with, okay? That's for a couple of you. Yes, your spirit team wants to make sure that you receive instead of energy being taken away from you. So, good stuff. We'll like that for you. And they're going to be very clear with the messages, so you won't be lost. Anything else that the spirit team wants to advise you? Anything else? Protect your energy. Okay, overall, protect your energy. Don't close your heart off, don't get paranoid, but protect your energy here. Yeah. Because, you know, the heart is a power center. The heart is the power center. Protect your energy. Yeah, and that's a spark. I see the Ace of Wands in this case as a spark. This is the inner fire. I'm protecting my inner fire. I'm protecting what matters to me, my heart and my motivation, my passion, and all of that stuff. Okay? Anything else regarding this? Yeah, it feels like your spirit team wants you to avoid some sort of unnecessary conflict, inner conflict, or with someone else. Okay. Now, throne, position of authority. What is this about? If the setup looks slightly different, it's because my phone's memory was full. I had to delete some old files. Let's look at the throne, position of authority. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups again. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. This feels to me that this is connected to either or work situation or romantic situation. Whoever this is, this person tends to want to control things over here. Either they are a boss or they are bossy. And it feels like you are going to be choosing your words here. How do I talk to this person so it doesn't come across as unprofessional, or it doesn't come across that I don't appreciate them? I need to speak to this person in a way that they understand me, but at the same time I'm frustrated because I feel like they don't understand me sometimes. This could be vice versa. And therefore you're looking for some sort of resolution here when it comes to this person who is bossy. They do make you feel sometimes anxious, or make you feel that you're on the edge, or make you feel that you just don't want to maybe even listen to what they have to say because it's too much, or you need a little bit more compassion from them. What is the best advice over here? What is the best advice for you over here? With this, as we heard, you intuitively know that you need to end this torture. This is coming across as torture. I don't know what this means to you in particular, what you need to do. Intuitively, you know what needs to be done. But if you are tapped in, you will know what your gut is telling you. Let's see, any other advice for pile number 2s regarding this situation? 2 more cards came out. Let's take them both. We have the 8 of Pentacles and we have the Empress. Okay. And the torture, focus on what matters to you, what you want to invest your time and energy into, and honor yourself more. The Empress does that very well. Honor yourself more. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords. Protect your peace in whichever way you feel is necessary here, okay? Protect your peace. Anything else? Okay, what's going to happen after this situation? I'm intrigued. What's the outcome going to be like? What is the outcome going to be like? It feels like someone is shutting the other person off. I'm shut off for you. I'm working with another people, or I'm dealing with other people now. I don't want to hear, I don't want to see you. I thought I'm hearing that what I said was clear. There shouldn't be left any confusion because I was very straightforward. And now I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm focused on my work. I'm focused on my partnerships. I'm focused on my accomplishments. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. I'm focused on my wishes and dreams. And they're right in front of me. So I hope that this made sense. I'm going to do another reading for patrons only. If you want a little bit more personalized reading, because I'm reading for a lot of people on YouTube, head over there or links are down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 3, let's see what we have for you. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. You have Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And you have Clouds, temporary problems. Okay, let me put this right here. And for your one to use these 2 Polonairs deck, give me a second. Okay, let's start with the Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. What is this about? Group number 3. You have the Chariot. I love this Chariot, by the way. Straight away, I'm picking up that someone might be taking care of a sick person next week, week and a half, or someone who's not capable of taking care of themselves. Maybe they're ill, maybe they're sick, maybe they have a disability, whatever the case. Maybe you're working with patients, okay? So if that's the case, it feels like, yeah, it feels that you are very much appreciated by that person. It feels like you're able to ease someone's anxiety. You're able to help someone out in a fragile state. Or if you feel that you are in a fragile state right now yourself, it feels like you're getting help. And it's very pure. It's very pure, it's very loving, it's very safe to be around this person. The communication is great. It feels like you can read each other's mind. For example, if you're thinking that you need tea, and before you even voice that, the other person brings you tea. So it's we see a very nice connection here between a couple of people. Would it be professional, right, dealing with a client, or would it be a romantic or platonic relationship? Someone is being handled very carefully. Look at how this page is holding the sword. Right? Quite shy, very careful with it. I'm gonna have to learn how to use it now. And here it feels like he already kind of mastered how to hold that sword. Even his hand feels more, feels stronger. He knows he probably won a couple of battles with that crown over here, right? And it feels like someone is very happy about one particular thing that they were able to learn about, to deal with, or to help someone out with. Okay. I want to look at the Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Oof, one card flew out. Of course, the Knight of Wands is like, hello, I'm here, I'm fast. I'm fast and furious. Okay, the Moon, the Ace, the 4. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. A lot of you next week, we're gonna have me want to practice something that's spiritual but in a dream state, or just when you're about to drift to sleep. Now, this could be hypnosis, self-hypnosis before sleep. This could be meditation before sleep. This could be setting intention. I'm going to dream about this. I want to see something in my dream. It feels like you're very focused on spirituality, and it's because you need something. You're practicing because you need to gain something, or you need information about one particular thing, or you feel like you want to have a bit more peace in your life. Therefore, you're doing those spiritual practices. The outcome will be great because at the bottom of the deck you have the Emperor. So you will master, or you will get whatever you were seeking for through these spiritual practices and development overall. If you've been doing this for a while now, next week we're going to have is the time for rewards. We're going to see how that impacts your life. Okay? Clouds. Temporary problems. Let's see. Okay, too many cards. I don't want them all. Temporary problems. Temporary problems. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Wheel. Okay, good. So what this means, it's not for the next week we're gonna have. It feels like the problems that you've had in the past or you have them right now, next week is sorted. You have the Wheel, you have the Page of Wands, the energy is shifting, and those troubles are literally living your life. So we like that for you. Clouds are disappearing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're moving forward. If you felt like you were stagnant, you're not feeling that anymore. It feels like you're moving forward. Anyone who had mental health issues, or if you felt very low, very depressed, very anxious, or maybe you were triggered big time, maybe PTSD, it feels like next week we're gonna have is when you can breathe again. Okay, you can breathe again. Any advice for you in this situation? Any advice for you in this situation? Some of you need to focus on your heart chakra over here because it feels like it's either heavy or it was recently broken, or some of the past, maybe past hurt may come to the surface to tell you that, hey, we need to nurture the heart a bit more because it's still suffering. Leftover pain or hurt of some sort. Others of you, this is physical, not emotional. You need to focus on your heart a little bit more. Give it what it needs. Okay, work with your heart. Give it what it needs. Would it be something to do with nutrition? Or maybe more rest? You know your body's better. Okay. Yeah, but overall, it feels like you're driven, you're motivated. Once you come out of this, you're driven, you're motivated, you're fired up. You want to go, and accomplish as much as you can. Pile 3, there is something shifting big time energetically for you next week. We're going to have the way you feel now and the way you'll feel after 7 or 10 days. It's like a brand new person to me. Like your energy is very different. And what helps to go through this shift, or why this shift happened in the first place, is in order for someone to see what they do is incorrect, or how they can somehow change their behavior so that it's not as aggressive, it's not as egoistical, it's not as self-focused, okay? Someone's perspective is changing here. What if I looked at the situation from this other person's eyes with their experiences, right? So it feels like something is being sorted when it comes to arguments, when it comes to being just stuck on one opinion. I'm not gonna budge. Feels like someone is a bit more flexible with that now. But that's what I have. I'm going to do another reading for Patreons. If you want to join me there, those are a little bit more focused on a smaller group of people, so they're more personal. And all links are down below. Have a beautiful week, and until the next one, try bye.